Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to share with you a kind of a show and tell. So I've been working on a lot of projects and my table here is quite glittery. You can probably see like the remnants of stuff over here. But I did want to share with you guys some of the things that I've been working on. So I have, I'm going to have to untie this. I have a couple of different projects that I'm sending out. And I don't really want to say who they're to because I kind of want them to be surprised. And I have quite a few projects going out. So I'm going to have to rewrap that, but that's okay. So this is just a little kind of a box that I made, and I decorated it with popsicle sticks. And then inside are a bunch of goodies. So I actually, because I have so many different projects going on, a lot of my goodies are going to be kind of like this. And I don't know if it's my camera or what, but I have like an orange tint to my camera. And hopefully it doesn't show that when I go to edit it, because that's just going to be annoying. And I'm going to have to redo this entire thing. So, this is just kind of a card game, so it's not really anything special as far as like me putting together. So here's the box itself, and I just made a little paper box. I didn't put a lid on it because if you guys noticed when I unwrapped it, that was kind of the lid. But I will, when I package this, it will say like this side up and it'll be fragile, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. So that's the box itself. And then oh, my eraser came off, and it's just sitting here with a glue dot, so you can just take it right off and use it. And I just put a couple pencils together and just put them together with washi tape like this, and I thought that that would be a cute little gift for someone. So you can definitely do this with things out of your stash. So there's that. And then I made some embellishments. There's this one here. And I used my, I don't know if it's going to pick up. So like I said, my camera is doing something goofy, but hopefully I can fix it in the editing. I hope. Let me see something. Okay, I don't know what's going on, so hopefully it will come out in the editing. I'm not sure. Like I said, I have no idea what's going on. I'm trying to get my camera straight right now. So anyway, like I said, these are just the little embellishments that I made, and I don't know if that's going to show up or not right here, but it's on the white. I used the oh, what's it called? The Wink of Stella, Stella Wink of whatever. This thing. Wink of Stella, yeah. This thing right here. So anyway, I used that. And I also used it on this one too. And I made this little guy. Oh, and I used it on the reindeer. Thought it was super cute. Again, I'm not sure if that's going to pick up. Like I said, my camera's doing something goofy. So these are just kind of a collection of various things out of my stash, and that's like a really great way to share and gift when you're gifting to crafters, because they can always find things to use these on. I know I love getting little pieces like this, so definitely don't be afraid to, you know, gift out of your stash if you're getting, especially if you're giving to crafters, because I know crafters love stuff like that. And so this is a little paper clip. The paper clip's on the inside, so it's pretty much hidden all together, and you just clip it on your paper and voila. And you can use either side. So I thought that was cute. And then this is also a paper clip, but it's on the back here. And this is a really cool little paper clip, and I wanted to kind of not hide it, so I just put it on the back, and it looks kind of cool. And some deer. And then this one I think is really cool. I'm going to go over that in a second. And this is a lolly that I made. Okay. Then I gave a little bit of the cupcake liners, because I don't know about you guys, but whenever I get cupcake liners, they give me like 1,000 bajillion cupcake liners, and you know, I use a lot of them and I make a ton of embellishments, but I'm never going to get through all of those, so I like to share. And then this is kind of cool. I just made a string of bells, and they're not knotted or anything, so they can move. But also, who I'm gifting this to, if they wanted to, they could cut the twine and then use these bells in their own craft. I just tangled up my finger. Anyway, they could use these bells in their own crafting if they wanted to. So I thought that was a cute way to kind of add a little jingle and have an extra little gift in there as well. And then this is, again, is just kind of pulling a little bit of my stash and tying a nice cute little bow on top. So I just grabbed what was handy, and I did 2 of each one that I grabbed. I did not do 2 of each one that I had. That would be a little crazy. So yeah, there's that. So I'm gonna put all of this back in here real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I did want to go over this real quick with you guys. Again, this is another gift for a crafter, and this is a super easy way to make a small little gift. So all I did was I took a bunch of my scrap paper that I had from previous projects, and I punched a ton of different punches out. So I have a lot of these 3-inch punches here, and they're just of various designs. This is actually out of packaging that I had, and it's super thick, so I thought that was kind of cool. And I only punched one of those because it didn't really like to punch. It did punch out okay, as you guys can see, but it didn't really want to, if that makes sense. So anyway, there's that. And then I made some tags here and just some smaller circles. These are 2-inch circles. Yeah, these are 2-inch circles, or 1.5-inch, I forget. Anyway, oh yeah, those are 1.5-inch, and then 1-inch scallops, 2-inch circles, more scallops, another tag, another scallop, circles, another tag. So this is just an easy way to make gifts for your friends, especially if they're crafters. Flowers, another flower, another flower, I have another couple flowers, a tag, and a tag. And then these were kind of cool. So these were actually washi tape. It was a huge roll of washi tape, and well, it wasn't a huge roll anymore. It was kind of what I had left, and I was just like, huh, I wonder. And I started punching these out, and they punched out beautifully. So I added a couple to the gift bags. So I have these little tags here, or labels, and then I have a couple of the scallops. And so that's it as far as the little gift goes. And it was super easy. I think it took me like maybe 20 minutes to, you know, just punch all of these out of scraps, because I had the scraps sitting on my table anyway, and I was trying to figure out what to do with them. So I was just like, hey, let me punch all this stuff out. And so it ended up working out really well. So a couple other things that I did for this particular person. So this particular package is complete. I recently did a video on small gifts. They'll be getting a couple of those small gifts as well. But I'd say about half of it I had created for this particular person. So, and like I said, I don't want to mention who it is because I want them to be surprised when they get it. So I thought this was really cute. Again, I used some of my scraps to create this little envelope of paper. So it has all of these papers in here, and they're really nice size papers. They're 6 by 7, and you know, there's a decent amount of paper in here. and they're just scraps that I had made. So, and then I decided to, I just cut them to be even is what I did. So what I did for this one is I just created this little box envelope, and I matted everything, and I think it turned out really cute. And so for the tie is super easy. All I did was punch a hole right here and set it with an eyelet, put some twine through it, tied a double knot on both sides of the twine, and then wrapped it around and packaged it just like I would, you know, any other gift. So yeah, that was it. I mean, it was super easy. And all I'm doing now is I'm putting this paper back in here, and then I will be able to close everything up. Oh, there we go. Some of it got stuck. Put it in the back. So with making this box envelope, it's kind of got this, what's it called? It's a flap that is underneath this page here, and so every once in a while the papers might get stuck on that flap. It's honestly, it's no different than when you're getting packaging or something from the store and you can't necessarily put it back in the way you got it. That happens to me a lot, even when I, you know, create my own stuff, which is kind of ironic. So, oh, I think I had this up here. I did. So, and yeah, you just tie it in a cute little bow, and if you wanted to, you could put a gift tag on there, but all of this is going to one person. So, yeah. So there's that. And the same concept I did with this one here. I created a I don't really want to show the top of it because it has the person's name on there, but the letters are coming off, so hopefully it'll stay. But anyway, so I did the same thing with this one, and this inside is just some cards. So let me untie the big one here. There we go. And I'll show you guys the cards. So these are just cards that I pulled from my stash that I had, and I just, you know, grabbed a couple of them. They're just blank cards, and I put the envelopes with them as well. So there's 4 cards here and 4 envelopes, and I just basically measured this out and created another envelope box and matted all the sides to that, and that's what that looks like. And I also matted the sides as well because it just gives it a little extra support when you do that. So I'm going to just set this aside and I'll tie it in a minute. So this was kind of funny. I decided that I was going to try my luck at a flip book. I actually don't make flip books, believe it or not. I make a lot of things, but flip books is not one of them. And the concept to me is not lost. So I do understand the concept of it. My only problem is I like embellishments, and my husband actually told me something. He was just like, why don't you just treat it like an album? And I was just like, oh my gosh, you're so right. So this whole time I'm like sitting here fighting with this thing because it won't close. I took out so much stuff because it wouldn't close, and yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, he was just like, treat it like an album because you don't put any kind of 3D inside your album. You put it on the cover, but not inside. And I was like, oh my gosh, you're so right. So it was funny. Anyway, so this is the cover, and this is just the tag, and it's got who it's to on the inside. And then this is an embellishment. I made these with little paper, oh gosh, what are those called? Crepe paper. And I sat down one day and I just made like a whole bunch of crepe papers, circle, like rosettes. Like, I have a basket sitting beside me, and yeah, I just made a whole bunch of them. Now this I don't know if it's just me, but my camera feels like it's so dark, and if it is, I am so sorry. Hopefully I'm going to try to fix it in editing, but I have no idea what's going on right now. So anyway, when you open this up, I have a bunch of little, well, not a bunch, but I have a few of these little die cuts here. I thought they were super cute, and he's just kind of hanging out on the front pocket, and then the back pocket has a little bit of extras. So there's a deer right here, and then there's a little fox right here, and I thought it was super cute to just kind of have him hanging out in the pocket. So this is one of my embellishments that I made that was just like super crazy. Like, it's really pretty. I really like it a lot, but it's very 3D. So I actually ended up making this more into a kind of like a box, but it still wouldn't close. So I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna tie it. So in this pocket here, I have a couple shakers. These are pocket letter size, so they will fit inside of pocket letters. And I just put a couple in here, and then open this up, and I have a couple more of the embellishments. And you guys wonder why this won't close? That's why. Anyway, so I had a lot of fun making these embellishments, so I just kind of like put them everywhere. And then I have, and they are attached to the pockets, although it wouldn't be very hard for the person to just take them off. It's down with hot glue, so if they took them off, they'd have to be gentle. But it wouldn't be very difficult for them to take this off and then reuse them. Here's another shaker card. This is a 3x5, I think. Yeah. And yeah. So I thought that was cute. And then there is little cupcake liners falling. I have a stack of cupcake liners over here, and they just fell over. And then this is the only thing that is like pre-packaged that I put into this particular gift, friend mail. So yeah, that's it for this particular collection. I am gonna go and repackage this all back up, and I'm gonna try to figure out what the heck is going on with my phone, because it is so dark, and I really hope that it didn't come out this dark, because that would just stink. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, bye guys.